Welcome to Crusader Q&A. My name is Billy Reardon, and today I'm joined by the new Brother Ice varsity basketball coach, Coach Stamas. Coach, well, first of all, welcome to Brother Ice. You were hired in late August, which is usually pretty late for the season. So you only had a little over a month to spend time on Brother Ice. What are your first impressions of the school?
Well, I was very impressed. When I started to meet more and more of the people at the school, I just become more excited about this position, more excited about Brother Rice. Every day I'm learning more about Brother Rice, the traditions, whether it's academically, whether it's athletically, whatever it might be. I'm learning more and more. I'm getting to meet more and more people. And everybody that I've come in contact with have been so welcoming to me that I really already feel like I'm kind of at home.
Awesome. What was it about Brother Ice basketball that made you want to apply for the job in the first place?
I'm familiar with Brother Rice and Coach Richardson when he was the head coach here. We competed against each other at the York Christmas tournament years ago when I was the head coach at Lyons Township High School. And I really appreciated how he ran his program. And the kids seemed to play very, very hard for him. And they were smart players. And I liked the way they competed. And I always kind of followed his teams through the years. And so I got to know a little bit about the tradition with the basketball end of it, and that kind of enticed me when the job opened to look at the job.
What can you tell us about your coaching background?
It's been quite extensive. I've coached for many years at many different levels. I started out as a high school coach, and then at one point I had a dream of being a college coach, which I became a head coach at Morton Junior College, and prior to that, Elmhurst College Division III. But I still had aspirations to coach at the Division I level, so I was fortunate to get my first break at Stetson University in DeLand, Florida. I stayed there for a year, and then I got a really good break by being able to go to Xavier University in Cincinnati, Ohio. And we were a top 25 program. I was able to go to 3 NCAA tournaments, competed against teams like Indiana, Bob Knight's teams, Georgetown, John Thompson's team. So it was a really great experience coaching at that level. But, I still had aspirations of being a head coach. So when I left Xavier, I took a job at Evanston High School. And I was there for 5 years, and we had really good success. We had really good assistants, real good players. And then I took a job at Lyons Township, where I stayed for 9 years. And I went back to Lyons because that's where I did my student teaching. I knew a lot of the people there. And it was a job that kind of was kind of a little bit on the downslide a little bit, and we were able to come in there and create a new culture. And our second year we went downstate, finished 4th in the state, and really had worked with some really great people there, some great players, some great coaches. And then I had a chance to go back to Morton College. They were looking for a coach, and they asked me to come back, so I went back for 5 years. And then the last 7 years I've been helping out at Hinsdale Central. I had a friend that asked me to come on and be the kind of defensive coordinator at Hinsdale Central, and that was really a good experience too. And that kind of brings me to where I'm at here at Brother Rice. So it's been a long journey. This will be my last coaching stop, so I'm really excited about the possibilities here at Brother Rice.
As a new coach hired late in the summer, you didn't have a formal off season to work with your team. How is that going to affect your coaching style this year?
Well, first of all, that's an excellent question. Very insightful to ask a question like that. And it's going to be a little bit different, a little bit challenging. I think the players seem to be intelligent. So I think I have to kind of put things at a little slower pace at the beginning and see how quickly they grasp things. And as they grasp things, I think that we can keep building on things day to day. And but I don't want to overwhelm them at the beginning with too much. I've always been a coach that's not really do a lot of different things. I've been pretty much simplistic in terms of my approach, but execution has been the thing that I've strived to really try to be good at. So simplicity with execution has kind of been my philosophy over the years anyway.
What else do you want us to know about this year's Brother Ice basketball team?
Well, we've got a senior-laden team, quite a few seniors. I think we have depth. I think we're going to be able to go really deep, which I think means we can extend pressure on people so we can kind of push the ball up the floor. We have the personnel to do that in the first place. And then we also, we can push the ball and deliver pressure defensively too. So I think we're going to be able to use our depth hopefully to wear teams down. We have, multiple positions that we have depth at, whether it's inside, whether it's at the point guard position, the wing position. So really excited about the flexibility that we have with this year's team. And it's going to be, I told them it's going to be a battle for playing time. It's going to be really competitive, which I think will bring out a really good team that we can put on the floor and hopefully make this community, this school, proud. I want to try to uphold the tradition here. The tradition is really important to a lot of the alums, and I want to try to uphold and build on the tradition that's been in the past.
Thank you for your time, Coach Stamas, and good luck for the rest of the year.
Well, thank you very much.